his illnesses started when probably 15 years ago with Meniere's disease, which is an ear, dizziness, nauseous. He had a lung transplant about 4 years ago, and it's amazing how he went from dying one day, I mean on death's bed, to smiling and talking without oxygen, finally.
Why you were taking that back?
Hey, sorry,
Yeah, but
how do you feel about getting an F in your project?
I got an A!
Huh?
I got an A!
You didn't get an A?
Yeah, I did!
When'd you get the A?
When I got my project back?
You told me you didn't this morning. I asked you, and you told me you didn't have your grades yet.
You asked me about my report card. That's a separate project.
He couldn't walk across the room before a surgery without oxygen. And the next day after his surgery, he had no oxygen, was smiling and talking for the first time in a couple of years. So it's amazing what they can do today.
It's hard to fully understand Charlie because he's lived such a tough life growing up with so many brothers, siblings, and owning his own business, losing the business, and now where he is now. He's got to respect how far he's come and what he's done.
What I did today?
Knocking on doors.
A couple of times a week.
What do you do mostly?
Go see contractors. I still haven't found much going on out there, Warren. I've been pounding them. I stood out to 6 o'clock a couple of nights. Who's that?
Ronnie.
Huh?
Ronnie. I just told him I'm waiting a week. You get too much stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good job. I don't know. He's selling. I don't know what he's doing to get us leads.
I don't either.
You know? Anthony showed one yesterday and it got kicked out. They couldn't get it approved.
Yeah.
He takes lots of medication to keep his lung and his body going, but the medicine also affects you. It affects your system, it affects different parts of your body, from cancer to kidney to different things, and he's also very amazing with that. He has had problems with that, but he deals with it on a daily life.
Difference is it's a lot harder to work now. You have your sick days, you feel blah, you get a lot of nauseousness. You know, there's a lot of different things that go on.
What would you say is the hardest part about, hardest thing to deal with living with Poppy?
It's gross, I'll walk into the bathroom or something and there'll be phlegm on the floor.
Okay.
And sometimes he's loud at night, I guess. And I can't sleep because he's loud, coughing.
He is now getting a little older, and his medicine's starting to affect him a little bit more, but he still fights it.
Is that from your head or your lungs?
Huh?
Is that because of your lungs?
Yeah, it sticks in my throat. I do it every morning.
It's like now if he coughs, I get more anxious and terrified, thinking that something, is going to happen again. He'll get a pneumonia or whatever. So I'm always scared that something's going to happen to him still.
Whether it was tough on you going through all that, how you handled it and stuff like that.
Chris had a weird way of coping with stuff. He just ignored it, and Tori and me were more on the sensitive side, and we had an issue dealing with it because with the fact of us worrying about him and all the stuff we already went through, we don't want to lose him because he's a big part of our family. if like we don't have him, the family falls apart.
What are some of the pills that you take?
I don't know. I just take them. Ask your mother. Mom's been a lot of help. She takes care of everything.
I was actually, in some sense, lucky enough to move back with my kids, and I hope that that was a part of him improving so quickly.
Coming into the family, can you describe like how it was for you to first move in and deal with this situation, him and his illness?
It's you have to learn new people, new things about people, and be open-minded coming into a new situation. So it took a while to learn all of his past medical history, which is pretty lengthy, but it takes a while to learn all that, and then you just kind of live around it for the most part.
It's where he had his surgery and for his skin cancer, which was delayed too long. And to do that surgery and replace the skin, he has a scar on his arm from here to here, that they take the skin and the pulse artery, and they put it on from here all the way up to keep it alive.
How difficult is it to have conversations with him?
I usually, I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard sometimes, especially when it's like you said something so simple and you would like assume he can hear it, and it's just like you have to repeat yourself a million times, so I guess it's kind of difficult.
15 years ago with Meniere's disease, which is an ear, dizziness, nauseous, fainting type of an illness, affects your equilibrium, and went from that to coughing, dizziness, and not being able to breathe about 10 years ago, which turned into he has pulmonary fibrosis in both lungs.
It's hard to live with sometimes, but we get over it, like in some little ways, but feeling is always there.
Tell me about the differences before your surgery and after your surgery.
Well, before the surgery, I could work better. I made more money. I done more things. I wasn't sick. I was in great shape. I had hair.
That was before he got sick.
After the surgery, you feel blah. You lack energy. You don't do things. You spend a lot of time sleeping.
And I don't know, I just hope me and the kids being here has helped. And that's really it.
Well, before I got sick, I used to do a lot of canoe racing, and me and my brother-in-law at that time won many trophies in canoe racing, and we used to do 26-mile bike rides in the Great Race, and that used to go from Sammy White's Bowl to Marblehead. And we used to do cross-country bike riding, and we used to do a lot of athletic things that I can't do after the surgery. Okay?
Anything else?
No, it's just the way it was.
Can't think of anything else.
All set?